GTA Math. What is up? Today we're going to be working on some SOHCAHTOA, but actually using it to find different things like sine in this case. So in this problem, we're going to be looking for sine. Let me actually get a color first. Oh, I got one. Never mind. So we're looking for sine. And in SOHCAHTOA, if you watch the previous videos or the ones that I'm about to upload, not sure yet. You don't need to be here. This portion of SOHCAHTOA represents sine, which stands for sine of theta equals the opposite over the hypotenuse. We were given up here that B equals 12 degrees. And we also know this B equals 13. If you ever get confused on how to understand how to use SOHCAHTOA, I would do this. Where this right angle is, I'm going to highlight it in a different color. This thing right here. If you shot an arrow directly across, that's going to tell you where your hypotenuse is. And since they gave us B, if we shoot an arrow this way, we know that our opposite is going to be this 13. So I'm going to label it opposite. And then this 12 degrees is going to be our theta. And we're looking for this. And I'm going to make a little wave under it. So just based off the information we're given, let's plug it in, right? So we're going to write sine of 12 degrees, because that's our theta, equals our opposite, which we're going to write in gray, which is 13, all over our hypotenuse, which is C. And I'm going to actually put C in red. Okay. My battery's low, in case you guys didn't hear that. And now we're just going to actually solve for C. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this fraction. So I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by this C on both sides, because this is something we do in algebra. We do it to one side, we do it to the other. And this is really just C over 1. That is going to cancel out. And then we're going to have this C brought to this side over 1. And now we're going to be left with, let me bring this back, C times sine of 12 degrees equals 13. And now we have to actually divide sine of 12 degrees to the other side so we can get this C by itself. That's what our goal is. Get C by itself. So I'm going to divide sine of 12. And then we're going to be left with, let me actually get some space. I'm definitely going to have to get some practice using OneNote. But yeah, that'll do it for now. So we have C. Don't even worry about that. We're going to have C equals 13 over sine of 12. And if we put this in our calculator, and make sure your calculator is in degrees. If your calculator is not in degree mode, you're going to be upset, because your answer is not going to match whatever is in the back of your book, your online textbook, whatever you're doing. It's going to look completely off, and you're going to be upset. Because I've been there, I've made that mistake before. Please don't do it. If you're dealing with right triangles, make sure your calculator is in degrees. So we're going to put this in 13 divided by sine of 12. And the answer comes out to 62.5265. Yeah, that's an interesting triangle. But yeah, that is how we find C. GTA Math, thanks for sticking with me. I know this problem took a little bit longer than it maybe should have, but I wanted to write everything out, make sure the problem was clean. And yeah, once again, thanks for tuning in and showing up and appreciating, the little bit of information I can share that I know. And, most importantly, let's keep growing. Let's keep loving. Let's keep learning. Let's just create a positive impact. So let's just keep working together. And hopefully everything's going well for everybody. Take care.